The new variant strains have higher attack rates, they are more infectious, they are causing larger clusters than before. We have tried our best to ring-fence the cases through contact tracing, but we must assume that there are still hidden cases out there in the community. And we must also recognize that we are dealing with a new variant or variants that are more infectious and are likely to cause larger clusters. So we need to tighten our measures within our community too. And we will do so from the 8th of May to 30th of May. First, the current permissible group size will be reduced from 8 persons to 5 persons. That means that when you go out, whether it's for a meal, for social gatherings, no longer 8 persons, 5 persons. Likewise, the cap of distinct visitors per household per day will be reduced from 8 to 5. Second, we will require more people to work from home rather than go back to the office. Today, up to 75% of employees who are able to work from home may be allowed to return to the workplace. We will tighten that from 75% to 50%. Third, we will reduce event sizes across the board for a whole range of different events. So live performances, for example, we had allowed up to 750. We will now bring it down to 250. Likewise, for congregational and worship services, the same would apply. The cap is 250. In addition, we had earlier allowed congregational singing in religious settings, but we will now suspend that particular measure. For weddings, we are applying a slightly tighter restriction because in a wedding setting, the risks are higher. People are gathered together without mask and eating. So the maximum cap remains at 250 with pre-event testing. For funerals, attendees will be limited to, on the day of the burial cremation, they will be limited to no more than 30 persons. For spectator sports and participation in sporting events, all such mass participation sports events will be suspended and no spectators will be allowed. We will close such indoor gyms and indoor fitness and health studios during this period of heightened alert. Outdoor exercise activities and programs may still continue, subject to a class size that's smaller than before. We will now reduce that to 30 attendees in total with safe distancing measures in place.